staff in Tesco stores are to be offered body cameras after a rise in violent attacks. Writing in the Mail on Sunday, the Tesco boss Ken Murphy called for tougher laws targeting offenders. Kate Hardcastle is a consumer and retail expert. Good morning, Kate.
Hi, good morning.
So is this a surprise move by Tesco's?
I think it's actually been part of a process that's been going on for some time, particularly with stores that have hours that are extended. And it's a very sad situation for the retail world because we've had figures over the last couple of years, post-pandemic certainly, that we've seen shoplifting on the rise. We've seen certainly violence and abuse towards shop workers on the rise. And it's about making sure that everyone on the store floor, so important and integral to the communities, have a place to feel safe. And whilst these are preventative measures and in some cases can record actions, what one hopes is that actually the issue to prevent it happening at all or happen a lot less would be the focus too.
Why has it got worse recently?
I think if you look into the reality of the situation, a lot of people have many issues going on and they don't have as many interactions with the public. We've seen banks close down, we've seen a lot of our high street change, and therefore these big stores tend to be a moment of frustration where a small item, a small issue tends to get the brunt of many challenges people have faced, and it's an outlet. It's an outlet for frustration to come out, but that's not right. That's not the right thing to do. These retail workers are there as professionals. They're there to help us. They've trained and worked hard to serve us, and it doesn't mean that there should be the place where people feel they have to vent, and therefore you've got to question again, why are people in the scenarios where they're having to get to boiling point in a retail environment, and what else can retail bosses do to make sure that the training, the support, the wraparound care is there for the workers that are having to feel this and endure this. It's not just about recording actions that are unwarranted, in many cases illegal, but it's actually making sure that these workers feel they've got the support. They do tremendous jobs for us.
I mean, Alan Benton got in touch with us on the text who says, would employing more staff, less self-checkouts, more staff to help in aisles be part of a solution? And also the British Retail Consortium published data earlier this year which found that abuse against retail staff had almost doubled compared to pre-COVID levels. And I mean, that was quite a stressful time for all of us, wasn't it, really? And actually supermarket shopping became a source of real tension, if you remember back to COVID days.
Well, it's an outlet, as I say. It doesn't mean it's the right outlet. I don't want anyone in that working in that environment listening to me thinking I'm for any way condoning this. Of course it's not. But you understand that if people are frustrated about issues linked to the pandemic, cost of living crisis, rising fuel crisis, just trying to balance a weekly budget,